So today we were at the farmer's market and we get all of our herbs because, as you know, the holidays are coming up. Maybe you're going to do your turkey, your chicken, your beef, your fish, your vegetables. It depends on what you do. And this is the onion chive. I want to show the difference with the chive. So they don't want a strong onion flavor. You want to garnish your eggs or your cheese or soup. They don't want that strong green onion. They don't want that strong scallion. You don't want that strong onion flavor. Chive is nice. And look at the chive. You see, it's nice and long, and it is hollow and thick, very green. So this is the onion chive, almost like green onion but smaller. See, smaller and longer. So this is the onion chive. So I'm going to cut this up in small pieces, and I'm going to dehydrate this to make a seasoning. I also have two bundles which I pick up from the farmer's market. I'm going to cut these real small. I also have another chive here, and this one is garlic chive. I'm going to show you the difference between both chive. Now, this is the onion. Remember I showed you how it's hollow and how long and green it is. See, you see? Oh, you can see. Oh, see, that's the onion, and this is the garlic. The garlic is flat. See, flat like a blade of grass. See, like a blade of grass. It's not totally see, like a blade of grass, and it give a nice gentle garlic flavor, not too strong. So if you want a little garlic flavor but not too strong, you can use it green, or you can dehydrate it, which I'm going to do, and add to my seasoning. You can also add this to soup, stir fry. It makes a beautiful dish. Okay, so I'm going to prep these and cut these up for dehydration. Also, I have rosemary, oregano, sage, basil, fresh mint, lemon mint, peppers. We get this a wide variety of herbs, of which I'm going to use even my windowsill for some of the dryness, to get some of the moisture out of them. But I will still put them in the dehydrator to make sure all the moisture is gone. And then I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade season that you will never have to buy. This can serve you a long time. Rosemary, oregano, sage, basil, fresh mint, lemon mint, peppers. We get this a wide variety of herbs, of which I'm going to use even my windowsill for some of the dryness, to get some of the moisture out of them. But I will still put them in the dehydrator to make sure all the moisture is gone. And then I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade season that you will never have to buy. This can serve you a long time. Okay, so I'm going to prep these. I'm going to show you how I break these down, and I see you in my next video. Oh, if you could only smell all these fresh herbs that we pick up from the farmer's market. So we're going to break these down, and we're going to make all our seasoning for the holiday. Well, I already cleaned my chive and make sure that I dry them off properly. I'm going to use a little tissue to make sure that they're properly clean and there's no sand, because depending on where they grow, you might find a little sand on them. So they are washing. Always hold them like this down when you're going to wash them, and do, you know, rinse them like that, so you don't have it absorb too much water. So it is nice and clean. And now we're gonna chop them real fine, okay, like this, very small, because when you put them in the dehydrator, they're gonna get very tiny. So you're gonna, so it's best to give them a little. Remember that hollowness that I was telling you about with the onion chive that is hollow? There you go. So this is 2 bundles. Because we're not going to add this to any cooking right now, but it's for dehydration, we can put a little bit of a nice little size to it, because it's going to shrink about half the size. And just like the onion, when you're chopping the onion, it does give you either teariness. So it is very rich, and it does make the eye a little watery, just like if you was cutting an onion, but not as strong, not as strong. So the faster we go through this, the better it is for us. And I know I'm doing the whole 2 bundles together because I love to save time. And as I said before, they don't have to be super neat and super fine, because this is for dehydration purposes. So I finished chopping, and I'll be right back. I finished cutting my onion chive, and I'm going to cut my garlic chive. Now I've already washed it, but when you wash the garlic chive, make sure you wash the root out, because most of there is sand. I already wash it and leave it layered. And I want the root in it because a lot of flavor is in there. I don't chop it off like most people do, because I still want that nice rich garlic flavor. And as I said, with the difference with the garlic, it is flat. If you want to know the difference between both garlic chive and onion chive, the garlic chive is flat, almost like a blade of grass, and the onion chive is you know, a little round. You can see through it. You gotta stick something in there. It's round and very slender and much longer than the green onion, and the flavor is much more delicate. So I'm gonna chop my garlic chive, and you see it's very hardy, and this is the root area. Most people throw this part away. This is where all that nice rich flavor that you are looking for is. And I'm not going to cut it too small because it does shrink in the dehydration. And when I put it in the dehydration, I have some inner trays. So if you have inner trays, most dehydrator don't come with inner trays. You'd have to maybe purchase that. Otherwise, these will just fall through the little net. But it has an inner tray, so I lay these on it, and we'll have chives. And this you can add to your soup, stews, meat, whatever you like chive for. And I will show you how you can add flavor salt to have a little sprinkle of that garlic chive flavor. That smell is so rich. See that? So now I'm finished cutting, and then I'm going to layer them on my inner tray for dehydration. And I'm going to do all my herbs, my rosemary, my sage, my basil, everything. Some of them I buy double, 3 bundles of each. So some will be on the window in the meantime, while some will be on the dehydrator. So I'll have enough herbs to do different mixture and combination of herbs. You might have heard me say a lot of times about a herb provence. What a herb provence is all your major herbs, all those herbs that give you that rich flavor, like your basil, your mint, your oregano, your rosemary, all blend up. Some of them may have 5 different herbs, but from 5 even to 9 different herbs come together to give you that nice herb flavor. And they're nice when you're roasting meat or when you're preparing a piece of nice steak. I don't eat those steaks, to be honest with you, but I do cook it. I love to cook. I will cook anything as long as it's edible and you know it's clean. I will cook it, right? So I like to know how to do different dishes, and I love herbs because herb have a lot of medicinal properties about it. So we should use more herbs. And if you make your own seasoning and flavoring, you'll have more nutrition out of your herbs. Okay, so I'm going to continue to prep, and I take you in my another step. Well, I also washed and cut my chive already, and just like the onion chive, the garlic chive is a little harder and more denser and have more layer to the root of it also. And this is also a nice healthy 2 bundles, and they're in abundance now, so this is a good time for you to buy some garlic chive and dehydrate it for your flavoring, and this will last you a long time. Whatever you want chive in, you can buy it. A nice chive dish is Philadelphia cheese with some chives, some lax salmon. The onion chives though, not the garlic. Although if you like garlic enough to make garlic butter, oh yes. So there's so much stuff you can do this with. So I finished training all the chives, and the smell of this is just sensational. Well, thank you for watching. I'll leave this on my dehydrator, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Simplifying delicious.